Okay, so thank you very much for inviting us and for giving us an opportunity to present our faculty. My name is Natalia Kalochvit, and I'm an associate professor at the Department of Translation Studies at the Faculty of Arts, University of Maribor. So today I would like to present to you our faculty, our studying programs, our departments. And if afterwards you have any questions, I will be very, very happy to answer. Now, if we do have any technical difficulties, if you can't hear me well, or if you can't see the PowerPoint that I'm currently sharing, please let me know so that I can repeat something or that I can continue normally. Now, the Faculty of Arts, University of Maribor, is one of the 17th faculty at the University of Maribor. It is the youngest faculty, so we just celebrated the 10th anniversary last year, but we are offering a great number of very interesting interdisciplinary programs. And our faculty comprises 12 departments, so there are plenty of opportunities to choose from what would you like to study. Now, I would like to, I'm sorry, it just takes a bit time to change the slide. Just a second. So as you can see here, there are some pictures of the surrounding of our faculty. So let me just say a couple of words about where we are located. So we are located right in the middle of the students' campus in a very nice green environment. We are offering, of course, parking spaces free of any charge. There is a bus station very close in which our faculty is very nice and very students friendly. So you can see a couple of slides here with the pictures of our faculty and our very green surrounding. But I guess that you are most interested in which studying programs we are offering. So what can you study at our faculty? So let me introduce the departments of at our faculty and what opportunities you actually have. Now, we have the departments of philosophy, German language, translation studies, sociology, Slovene language and literature, English language and literature, geography, pedagogic, psychology, history, art history, and Hungarian language and literature. I'm very sorry that this presentation is in Slovene, but I will, of course, present it in English. And as I said before, if you have any questions about the studying programs or departments, I will be very, very happy to answer. So maybe just once again, which choices you have at our faculty: philosophy, German language and literature, translation studies, this is the department where I'm teaching, sociology, Slovene language and literature, English language and literature, geography, pedagogy, psychology, history, art history, and Hungarian language and literature. Now, at our faculty, a great advantage is that you can combine several studying programs. For example, you can pick up English language and literature and combine it with pedagogy or sociology. You can pick up philosophy and you can combine it with translation studies. So in most cases, you can have combinations, and then you are studying at two different departments, two different studying programs. The only exception is the Department of Psychology. They are not offering any combinations. And in all other cases, you can combine. So it depends on what you are interested in. If you would like, for example, to join language studying programs with philosophy, pedagogy, geography, sociology, it is possible at our faculty. So it is very flexible and very interdisciplinary. Now, I suggest that I introduce the departments briefly. So each department created a short slide with the introduction picture, and I would like to present our departments one after another. And as I said before, in the meantime, you can think about any questions and about any inquiries that you may have. Now, of course, our faculty is offering the first level, so BA level educational programs, second level MA educational programs, and also the third level doctoral programs. Now, the Department of English and American Studies, you can study English language and English literature at this department. You can see the picture of the members of the department and how they are introducing themselves. So if you're interested in studying English, this is a very good for you. Now, the next department is Department of Philosophy. So you can also study philosophy and, as I said before, combine it with other educational programs. They also have a student society. Most of the departments actually have student societies, so you can be very actively included also in students' life. I would also like to tell you that it's important also from students who come abroad. We have a very, very well-established tutorial system at our faculty. Each department has a tutor, a student, and then these tutors will offer you all help, all the information that you may need, especially when you are in the first year. So you will never be left on your own at our faculty, but you will be provided with lots of assistance, with lots of help before you, of course, get used to it. So Department of Philosophy, then we have Department of Geography. And you can also combine this educational program with other departments, with other educational programs, if you're interested in studying geography. Now, of course, I also need to say that the Department of English Language, German Language, Hungarian language, and also our Department of Translation Studies. These 4 departments are providing programs in foreign languages, in English, German, Hungarian, and at our Department for Translation Studies, partly in English and partly in German. But at other departments, of course, the lectures, so the whole education program is in Slovene. Now, the next department is Department of German Studies. So you can study German language and German literature. So it's not only about the linguistic studies, but it is combining a combination of literature and language. So if you decide, if you're interested in German language, then of course this would be the right choice for you. We are very unique in the sense that we're the only department, the only higher educational institution in Slovenia, which has the Department of Hungarian Language and Literature. So you can study Hungarian language and also Hungarian literature if you are perhaps interested. The next department is Department of Pedagogy. So you can study also pedagogy. You'll have lots of practice also if you decide for this educational program. Then we have Department of Translation Studies, the department where I come from. I'm not going to use this opportunity to promote only my department, of course. So I will just briefly mention that we have 3 language combinations. So you can study Translation Studies English Slovene, German Slovene, or Hungarian Slovene if you are interested in becoming translators and then later also interpreters. At the first level, we offer Translation Studies program. And then at the second level, we are also offering interpreting studies, study program. Department of Psychology is the only department which is not offering any combination of educational programs. So if you decide for psychology, you then stay only at this department. You only study psychology. There is no combination with other departments possible. They also have a very active student society of students of psychology, and they're offering, of course, the program at the first and at the second level. Department of Slavic Languages and Literatures. I'm not sure how interesting this may be for you. However, at this department, you study Slovene language and Slovene literature. And I'm not sure about your interests, but maybe if this is something that you would like to study, of course, you are very very welcome to check their website as well. Department of Sociology, this is a very interdisciplinary program, again, very active, also internationally. That's something I also would like to mention to you before I move on. We are, at our Faculty of Arts, we support all kinds of international exchanges very actively. So you can go to study abroad for several months through the Erasmus program or through CEPUS program. So they're both programs which are available at our faculty. And I firmly believe that our international cooperation is also something to be very proud of and to be something very useful for the students. So we always encourage our students from any department, from any educational program, to go abroad, to go to another university. We have lots of connections, lots of contracts with other universities all across Europe and even further. And it is a very good opportunity for our students to get to acquire new skills, to acquire new knowledge, and also to get to know what it means to study abroad, at least for a couple of months. So Department of Sociology also offers combinations with other educational programs. You can combine sociology and, for example, translation studies or any other program. Department of Art History is, I'm sorry, just jumped a little bit. So Department of Art History, if you are interested in arts, if you're interested in joining, in choosing this educational program, it is also very interesting and also offers lots of practical experience. Department of History, again, I don't think that there is no need to introduce what history means. So Department of History, they also have their own journal, students' journal, their own student society. If you're interested in history, that's something that you may think about choosing. So as I said before, there are 12 departments at our faculty. There are more than 50 possible combinations of educational programs. The whole information is available at our website. You can also follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram. Here is the link to our website. We have had a new website now for more than a year, with all the information about each department, also about all the conditions, so how to enroll in the program, which documents you need, so what kind of documentation you may need. So all the information is available on our website. We also have, of course, students' dormitory for the students coming abroad. It's maybe even more important. We have the dormitory is very close. It's just actually next to the faculty. And there are also other units of dormitories all around Maribor. So there is plenty of room for you to stay. Here is the last slide that I would like to show you. Welcome at the Faculty of Arts. This is our renewed amphitheater, the place where we have all our important meetings and gatherings. And we also had informative days in our amphitheaters just a couple of weeks ago to offer the students who are interested in studying at our faculty all the information they need. So I really hope that you do have some questions that you are interested in maybe considering to come to study to Maribor. Maribor is the second largest city in Slovenia, and our University of Maribor is the second largest state university with more than 20,000 students every year. So this is also a very nice place to study, a very nice place to spend your students' years. So to say, so we will be very happy if you can join us and if you can consider our institution, our faculty, as your future alma mater. Now, I think that the best way for us to continue is if you have any questions. So if you have any anything that you would like to ask me. I'm just here I see that you have one question. How many students can enroll to the psychology study program if we decide to study English? Is the study program in English? Do you offer internships for all study programs? Is dormitory free? Okay, these are quite some questions. I think I'm not sure about how many students can enroll in each particular program, so it depends on the department. I know that the Department of Psychology has lots of interest, so they have lots of candidates. It depends on how many places, so to say, they are offering. It's all on their website. If you wish, I can check it for you, but it really depends on the particular program. If we decide to study English, the study program is almost entirely in English. So the Department of English, for English studies, you really study mostly in English. And at the Department for German Studies, you study mostly in German, in Hungarian studies, mostly, of course, in Hungarian. And if you wish to study any other program at any other department, then you need to be prepared to listen to the lectures, and the educational programs are in Slovene. So that's something I also need to mention. Dormitory, no, dormitory is not for free, but this is a question that probably needs to be asked to be directed to our administrative support. So you need also to think in advance about booking a room, or if you want a shared room in the dormitory. So that's something that you need to be prepared to work on a bit in advance. So it needs some time to get it completed. But I'm sure that if you're interested, that we will find plenty of options for you how to do so. Do you offer internships for all study programs? I'm not sure what you mean by internships. If you mean practice, like practical part of the study, it again depends on the program. But most of the departments, most of the programs, they do offer also some practical internships and some real practice in, so to say, real environment. So in for most departments, it is possible. Okay, I just wonder if there are any other, I don't see anything in the chat. I only have, do you have open days when we would like to visit the campus? Yes, we do. Of course, we already had our so-called informative dates in February, but whenever you wish to come and visit, or whenever you wish to visit the faculty, of course, you can write to us. You can write to my colleague Moitza. You can see her name among the participants. Moitza Yeshe. She works in our international office. And if you would like to come and visit our campus and also get to know our programs better, you're of course very, very welcome. Okay, so if I understood you correctly, that's all about questions for now. Okay, I just wonder if there are any more questions, if there's anything more I can, if there's any more information I can offer to you at this stage. I'm just going to wait for a couple of seconds, for a couple of minutes, just to say if you have any other questions. We're also offering courses in Slovene language for those students who come from abroad. So this is also organized at our faculty. Okay. Is there any other questions? Any other questions or comments or anything that you would like to ask me? The best opportunity for you, the best way to do it is really to check our website to see, okay. Nema više na jedno pitanje. Okay, so if there are no more questions, like I said before, please feel very welcome to visit our website. Plenty of information over there. If you're interested, please feel free to write to my colleague Moitza. Yeshe from the international office. You can also write directly to me. You can find my email on the website. Actually, I'm going to add it to chat so that you can see me. If you're interested, it's better have somebody to contact directly. So here is my email. I'm also the Erasmus coordinator at our faculty. So if you have any questions about the studying, if you have any questions about the formalities, about organization, please feel free also to email me, and I will try to answer to you as precisely as possible, or I will redirect you to our administration, to our administrative support, so that they can offer you all the information that you need. So if there are no other questions, I would like to thank you for your attention. Thank you very much for offering us the opportunity to introduce our faculty, to introduce our departments, to introduce our studying programs. And I really do hope that some of you may be interested in joining us and studying at the Faculty of Arts, University of Maribor. Thank you very much for your attention. I will stop sharing the screen now. And I just wonder if there are any other questions, or if there is anything else that we can, any other information that we can offer. I'm asking our host now. I can see that you can still have your microphone muted. Okay. Okay, so I saw that you wrote in chat that that's it. Okay, so thank you very much for, again, for giving us this opportunity. I'm also very happy that there were no technical difficulties. I tried to be as exact as possible and also as brief as possible. Okay, I see what you're saying. So thank you very much again. Please contact us if you have any questions, if you need any further information. And it was a great pleasure for me to talk to you today. Thank you. Goodbye.